Hello, it's Mandy. Okay, so I wanted to come on really quickly and sort of chat about who I am and what I do and why I do it. I have a 10-year-old niece and she asked me yesterday, why are you a makeup artist, Auntie? And I want to kind of maybe answer that question in a really in-depth kind of candid kind of way. In about 2001, I was in a really bad car accident where I died in the car accident. They had, I was not in my body. I know I was somewhere else. It sounds crazy to say that out loud, but I know this is what happened to me. I know my story. And I remember kind of waking up and like looking around the room and then realizing I was not okay. And that my face, I basically really badly dislocated my jaw. There was sort of talk if it was broken or not. It wasn't, but it was just really badly dislocated. So it was, as if it had been broken. I broke my left foot as well. And I had lots and lots and lots of nerve and tissue damage done in my neck. So that was not fun. I also damaged nerves in my face. So when I smile, it's very asymmetrical. It goes way out on this side and it's curvier on this side. And most people don't even notice that about me until I point it out. And for a very long time, I was very subconscious of this. It was way worse when it first happened. For about a year, it looked like I almost had a stroke on one side of my face because the nerves were so badly damaged. They basically have to regrow. So when I touch my face in some places, I actually can feel it in other spots. It's super weird. When I'm drinking out of a water bottle or a beer bottle or whatever, sometimes the side of my mouth doesn't close properly and I drool. It's very pretty. Oh, it's so beautiful. And I'm a pretty visual person. So for me, it was pretty detrimental to me. It really lowered my self-confidence level. And I was in a really dark place for quite a few years. Even you can ask my husband, we met a year after my accident and he is even like, yeah, you were in a pretty dark place, but I was able to pull myself out of it with the help of really great therapists and family support. So there's that. And then I had my therapist that I had, she basically was like, well, what do you want to be when you grow up now? Like you have this opportunity to have a second chance, if you will, at life and to try something new and do something new. And what do you want to do? And I'm like, I always wanted to be a makeup artist because whenever I do my makeup, I feel better. I feel pretty. I feel confident. I feel like I can take on the world. And I think that's what I love giving to women. I love being able to sit them in my chair and watch them like they sit up differently and hold their head differently and gasp and cry and all these other little things that I've experienced in my career as a makeup artist. And it's honest and true and pure and it's just what it is. And that is why I'm a makeup artist. I love being able to give someone something and transforming them into maybe something that they didn't think they could be, very simply. And I think that what I can give women in, with a little bit of powder and hairspray, it can change the way that they sit. It can change the way that they feel. And I love that. I love the high I get from the mirror reaction. It's probably another reason why I love being a face and body painter, especially with little kids. Their face reactions, they don't mince words. They say exactly what they're feeling. They either love it or they don't. Most kids love it. You get the occasional kid who's like, doesn't really give you an expression. You're like, well, why? Why aren't you giving me an expression? But that's okay. That's, that's kind of a normal kid thing. So, but yeah, and so my journey has been a very interesting path. I've been a professional makeup artist for 16 years, something like that. And I'm pretty proud of myself. I'm pretty proud of what I've done and what I've been able to do. And I'm just proud of myself for how I've been able to adapt my business and to evolve my business. Someone the other day was like, why are you doing murals and painting windows and that kind of stuff? And I'm like, well, I'm an artist as well. Like I actually paint. I actually am a professional. I don't know. I've sold work. So does that mean you're a professional if you've sold your work? I think so. And So I don't know, my adventure is really different than a lot of makeup artists. I mean, I know a lot of makeup artists who go solely in one direction. I've done film, I've done fashion, I've done theater, I've done bridal, I've done, you know, commercial work. I've done a little bit of everything. I'm in a market now, myself personally, that there isn't a lot of commercial here. There's no room for movies that I've, you know, really seen any that at least are paying the bills, if that makes sense. There's more money in it for me as just a regular makeup artist doing bridal and events makeup, and I like doing that. So honestly, it's not like I hate my job. I love my job. I also have added a retail line of makeup to my repertoire of things, and I only think that it makes sense to have a makeup line. I'm a makeup artist. You should be able to buy product from me that I'm putting on your face. That just makes sense. Like, it just makes good business sense. It also makes sense as far as what I do. You know, why would I want to send you to another store and then they get the commission off of what I just put on your, spent the time putting on your face, talking to you about it, basically selling you on the product. And then you're going to just go somewhere else and buy it? Like, that doesn't make any sense. So I should sell the products that I'm sticking on your face. That just makes sense. It's a good business practice. And that's, you know, that's something that I can't not like. So, and I like the makeup line. You know, when you find a thing that works for you, go with it, have it, do it. So yeah, so that's my basic why I'm a makeup artist. I hope that answers questions and, you know, allows people to have a little insight into what I am all about. Because sometimes there's a reason why people do their jobs. And mine, I think, is because I was in this really bad car accident. I felt really bad about myself, and I realized makeup made me feel better. So I wanted to kind of infect other people with feeling good. So anyways, please feel free to leave comments, likes, all the things in the comment areas below, because I appreciate those things. Just to let me know, like, you watched the video and you enjoyed it. Anyways, I hope you have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.